guys, moving on. He is one of the top 5 BMX flatland riders in the country, and he also happens to be a local elementary social studies teacher at Harmony School of Endeavor.
This is such a great story. By combining his two passions, he is changing kids' lives one bike at a time. Omari Cato, welcome to Houston Life. My goodness. Okay, pro BMXer turned teacher, but you're still doing both. How did this all happen? Because you say teaching actually found you after a lifetime of riding a bike.
Yes. So essentially, I ran a small nonprofit at a community center, which I taught kids bike mechanics and such. And I was approached by a teacher and said, "Hey, you seem like you have the chops to be a teacher. Would you like to try it?" And I went for it, and here we are today.
It is so cool. The rest is history. We have a few photos of you with some of your students in the classroom. Of course, the bike is taking center stage. A little bit about the history of your pro BMX riding. I mean, this competitions basically have taken you all over the country and the world, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I've traveled, as you guys said, across the world. I've been to China, Mexico, Canada, and all throughout the United States.
And just recently competed in Arkansas, right?
Yes, it was a U.S. national championship in which I actually placed 4th, making me the top 4 in the United States for my category.
I mean, the tricks. Look at this.
Well, also, I didn't realize that one could ride a bicycle when the bicycle is upside down. You say you've been riding BMX your entire life.
Yes.
When did you start experimenting and doing the moves like the ones we're seeing on the screen right now?
It takes a very long time, just like, you know, any type of skill. You have to build it up slowly. You start off with more basic things, and then I think the riding that you see now took me maybe about 15 years to develop.
I would imagine, because I mean, you have to be so agile, right, on the bike, and then also maintaining the skills and the speed and everything that goes into that. What I think is really great, you know, great teachers have this ability in them that they're born with. I think teaching is not something that you learn. I mean, people are able to connect with the younger beings in our lives that, you know, they're strangers, right?
Yeah.
And so the connection that you have, when did you realize, I mean, I know you talked about the clinic, but using that bike and being able to connect with your students, I think, is so important, because, as we say, when we're learning something, it's fun.
Right.
You kind of take that, you know, the school out of it. But what a great skill set you have. And I would imagine you're like the most popular teacher in the school.
Oh, yes, definitely. And you know, to come up with the idea for the club was pretty simple. I knew the impact that riding had in my life, and I know that not everybody is going to fit inside of the general parameters of school. And so I wanted to give students a place where they can win, and even a safe place for them to fail, and then take that with the rest of their life.
And we're seeing some photos right now of your students in the classroom. Not only are they, you know, playing around learning tricks on the bike, they're learning how to deconstruct and build bicycles. So there's a strong engineering component here.
Yes, correct. I think you appreciate a tool when, you know, you're able to build it and wield it.
That is so true. And that's part of it, though. When they're part of the club, you have to be able to build the bike to learn the tricks, right?
Yes, this is correct.
Okay, so summer is winding down. Do you have any more bicycle competitions coming up before you get back into the classroom?
Yeah, I'll actually have one in Cordoba, Mexico. It'll be just before school opens, actually on the 13th. So.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a wiggle room left in your summer break, right? Well, the footage is fantastic, and we do, by the way, have a link to connect with Omari and the BMX program at Harmony Endeavor. Visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and click on the Scene on Houston Life section. But we're not done.
Yeah, Omari is going no place, because coming up, Courtney and I are getting some hands-on learning as Omari shows off some of his BMX flatland tricks live on Houston Life. Don't go away. Do I need a helmet for this?
I'm wearing a dress. I need
maybe
pants.
Some padding. Be right back. All right, welcome back to Houston Life. It's such a beautiful, warm day. We decided to make our way outside with pro BMX biker and social studies teacher Omari Cato. Oh my, Courtney, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Well, it's good stuff. We're out on the BMX track here in the back. You created the BMX Bike Club at Harmony School of Endeavor, where you teach students how to some of the top tricks that can be performed. And I guess you're going to You're gonna work on that? Let me take your cards. I picked the wrong day to wear a dress.
Yeah.
All right, but let's show us what we're gonna learn here. What are we gonna do? You're actually not riding the bike, are you?
Well, not in the traditional sense. So we're going to do something that I teach the kids from the beginning. We call it a merry-go-round because you're going to rotate 360 degrees around. And so what you'll do is we'll start on one side of the bike.
Okay.
We'll take our hand and roll this around to the lowest point.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to lay the bike down.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll squat down. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the tires are actually making contact with the ground.
So step on the tire.
Yeah, you want to step on the tire.
Okay.
And you can step on it, and then you'll put one leg here,
Okay.
wherever you're comfortable, and then you'll squat down, and they'll be very comfortable.
Oh,
then you'll
this
put
is very comfortable.
one foot up on the peg.
Okay.
All right. He's doing great, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, good job.
All right. And then we're going to slowly pull this back just a little bit.
Okay.
You got it, Dee.
You got it. All right. And then you'll switch hands.
Switch hands.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then take the free hand and grab the tire, and then you'll just move the tire backwards.
Like this? Oh, wow, this is very comfortable. I could ride the bike all the way home just like this. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool, Omari. I mean, what's interesting is it would never occur to me to ride a bike like this, but it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, can we move on to something more advanced? I'm just kidding. It's going to take me a while to work on this. Courtney, what do you think?
I think you're doing great.
Omari, what do you think?
I think you're doing just fine.
I know.
Oh,
Did an awesome job.
Okay, now getting off the bike is the tricky part, but somehow
We'll
it
let 'em
worked
off
out.
the hook. I let my students just hop off, but if you want to do it the professional way, then you'll grab it like this.
That is so cool. You know what, Omari? This is probably about the size of my very first bicycle.
Yes.
So BMXers, I mean, you're about as tall as I am, 6 feet,
Right.
but this is typically about the size of bike you would ride.
Yeah, the small size keeps it manipulative to where you can control the bike and perform, as you like. So.
Well, very, very cool. Omari Cato, I wish you had been my social studies teacher back when I was in elementary school. But thanks so much for stopping by Houston Life and sharing more about your very interesting life.
Of course, thank you.
And good luck in the next competition as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, you're going to do a trick?
Oh,
you got
yes,
something?
I can do that.
All right, let's do it.
Oh,
All right.
great. Okay. No way. Wow. Okay. Omar, so thank you so much. Super interesting. Something tells me you and I could do that with a little practice,
Little
right, Courtney?
practice. Give us like 30 seconds.
Okay, don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Good.